Good morning and welcome back to another video. Well, this morning I think has surprised a lot of people in the UK. Although they forecast a bit of snow, where I am in the Midlands, I've woke up and it's white over. So I've come down to my little wildlife area and hopefully we can get some nice footage of the buzzards and jays on the perches that are covered in snow. So in a couple of years of having this hide and wildlife area that I set up, every time I've been out of the country is the time we've had snow. So I haven't ever had chance to photograph the buzzards that come down here in the snow. Last year I was in Mongolia and it snowed here, and the year before I was in Iceland, and as you know, days where we get days of snow are few and far between nowadays, so gotta grab the most of it. Fingers crossed. It's really quiet at the moment, but fingers crossed they come in. Just waiting for them to land in this big tree. So after waiting a little while, the jays have now started to come in, and I tell you what, they look incredible against the white of the snow. Right, there's one in now. Just a little tip for anyone that's never photographed in the snow before. You, as a rule, have to up your exposure compensation. So at the moment, I'm shooting with a two-stop exposure compensation because the camera picks up there's a lot of white in the screen, in the frame. So what it does, it brings the light levels down, and what happens is your subject ends up becoming a much darker image or a silhouette. So by upping your exposure compensation, you can then make your subject pop, but there is a fine line because you don't want to blow everything out. So it's just about getting those levels just right in camera, then obviously work in post-production to bring some of the shadows and the light levels up on the subject and drop some of the highlights on the backgrounds. So we've had the old faithful, the robin appear, we've had the jays coming out which look amazing in the snow. But apart from when we got here and I spotted the buzzard, I haven't heard or seen them. So they're probably hunkered down somewhere because, I mean, the weather is pretty miserable for them. It's cold and wet. But I'm hoping and praying that they'll come in whilst it's still snowing and I can get some lovely footage, but I don't know. So the buzzard's just landed in the big tree opposite. I'm praying to the nature gods that it's going to fly in now. The snow is still on the perches, but it's practically stopped. Fingers crossed. Whilst we was focused on the magpie, the buzzard surprised us and decided to drop in. Just flew down and it's in. It's not snowing now, but there's still snow on the perches, so it looks nice. I've just got some video footage which I'll pull up now, just letting Harry get a few photos because he's in training at the moment, so I'm just teaching him about the exposure compensation. But fantastic, yes. Well, we've had a fantastic time down the Hyde. It hasn't snowed like this for a while. And like I said earlier, last time it snowed like this, I wasn't in the country. So we've come down. The buzzard came in, which we were blown away about. Unfortunately, it was about an hour too late, because if I'd have got it when it was actually snowing, it'd have been incredible. But we're really, really pleased. Got some really nice footage and some photos of the jays. Got nice footage and photos of the robin. And then the buzzard came in. And yeah, it's been a thoroughly enjoyable day. Hope you've enjoyed it. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. It's a new channel, so I need all the help I can possibly get. And thank you to all those that have done it already. Thank you so much.